Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We do have this listed as breaking news on our website. That's firstalert6.com. We do know that the man charged in the 2016 Omaha street racing crash that killed Sarah Root has changed his plea. So he is pleading not guilty, essentially, to the charges out of Douglas County. He did change his plea to no contest, so that's an important thing to note. Now, he has been charged in connection to that 2016 crash, as I mentioned. It killed 21-year-old Sarah Root. So again, we do have this story available for you on our website. That's firstalert6.com. Here's the story here, and then here he is. His name is Eswin Mejia, and he had his pretrial today. So this is the story. Our Maria Cade was in the courtroom today and did take notes for us. This is a story we've been following very closely since it first happened. There's Sarah Root there on your screen. She was 21 years old at the time of her death. Now, he is facing a 20-year maximum sentence, and this does include an order that he could not drive for 15 years, as well as having his operator's license taken away. Failure to appear in court. The second charge is a Class 4 felony that comes with a 2-year maximum sentence. So he was due in court initially in April, but his public defender did waive that hearing. So I'm going to scroll down now so we can take a closer look at his mugshot while we skip that ad there. So here's a look at Eswin Mejia. And again, Root's death, the young woman, 21-year-old young woman, did lead to the passing of Sarah's Law. So I'm sure you've heard that on our First Alert 6 broadcasts and online here, which requires illegal immigrants who've committed violent crimes against Americans to be detained. So this is the story that we're working on today. I'm also told our Philip Katafmo is going to be interviewing Sarah Root's mother, Michelle Root, this afternoon. So we will have that available for you to take note of on our live broadcasts as well. So that is the story that we are following today, and of course we will bring you the updated information as soon as we get it, including that interview. Meantime, we do want to talk about the weather a little bit. Today was initially a First Alert 6 weather day, but since then, meteorologist Jarrett Lansford has changed that. So we no longer are under a First Alert for today, but Thursday is our next First Alert 6 alert day. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, current temperatures, as you can see, outside of Omaha today, 22 degrees and a light trickling of snow out there, so not too bad. I like this kind of gray shot for you that we'll take a live look at now. It's Southwest First National Camera. This is a live look at the Desert Dome. So gray out there in this shot and the snow kind of trickling around. You can kind of see it falling and the camera shaking just a little bit. So this is your latest update. Now, as far as the snow on those roads, let's take a look at 144th and Dodge. Yeah, so you can see the snow on the sides. Not too much accumulation at this point, so that's the good news there. And it looks like traffic is flowing relatively smoothly, so that is good. Now I'm going to head back to our website now, firstalert6.com, to just take a look at the 10-day, okay? So today, here we go, morning showers. Tuesday, you can see we're anticipating 30 degrees, partly cloudy out there. Wednesday, flurries possible. And then Thursday, that is our next First Alert 6 weather day. And this is because it's going to be cold out there, okay? So that's cold. It's going to be the first time with the air temperature below zero since February 21st, and the wind chill in the morning is going to be in the negative 20 to negative 10 range, okay? So you want to make sure that you are prepared for that, because mainly we do want to see you. Don't forget, that's our Stuff the Truck food and toy drive, okay? So that is this Thursday. It's going to be cold, so bundle up. The good news is, though, our Brian Master will be out there, so we want to see him shaking a little bit. So bring all your non-perishable food items and unwrapped toys. Brian can head on out there and grab it from you in your car so you can stay warm while we do the heavy lifting. As you can see, there are 4 Methodist drop-off locations. There's one drop-off location at Methodist Physicians Clinic. That's in Indian Hills, and Methodist Jenny Edmondson Medical Plaza in Council Bluffs. Now, we're also offering some drop-off spots, too, at Methodist Women's Health on Dodge Street and Methodist Fremont Health. That's, of course, in Fremont. So do bundle up if you're going to head out there. Perhaps your, hopefully your heat in your car is working and functioning correctly, so it won't be a really big deal. So, but do come see us. This really does make a difference to a lot of families out there. And, of course, we like to see your smiling faces during the holidays. In the meantime, for the latest on the stories that we're currently working on today, you can head over to our website. Again, that's firstalert6.com. So I'm going to head over there real quick now, and we do have this breaking news banner right here that just changed with Nebraska football parts ways with defensive coordinator John Butler. So this is our breaking news. You can click on this story and we'll have the latest available for you here. So I will leave this as a web extra, but just wanted to introduce that breaking news to you before we part ways. Now, in the meantime, just want to say thank you so much for joining us at the Alert Center. For more on this story, etc., we did mention that our Philip Katafimo is speaking with Sarah Root's mother today. That was the initial story that we brought you. Meantime, we will have more from head coach Matt Rule regarding a statement about this firing today. Again, as a web extra, you can take a look at the web and read that at your leisure. In the meantime, we will see you for our broadcast at 3 p.m. with our Dave Sovolinski. So we'll see you then, and have a good rest of your day.